Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So this is going to be Vlogmas day 9, I think. I don't know, I'm not entirely sure, but I'm coming in with a bit of a different video. It's not food diary. So today, if you've seen the title down below or when you clicked on it, it's a Morrisons Food Haul. I'm not doing it the usual way. Usually I would like stand here and show you stuff, but today I'm just going to film directly onto the stuff that I have bought. A few things just to bear in mind. Please can you check the scenes to protect your weight loss. I have gone through the app and I've tried to check the majority of it. Some of it I'm not entirely sure I've got the scenes correct for, so if you're going to buy any of it, please check the app before eating it, because this protects your weight loss. I could have got it wrong. The app changes all the time and sim values change all the time, so please will you check beforehand. Yeah, so we shall move straight on to the food haul. So I got some of this Morrisons casserole mix. This has got carrot, swede, turnips, leek and onion in. I think it's 1 kilogram bag, so this is all speed, which is good. I got some broccoli florets, which is also speed. It's all frozen, by the way, if I didn't say that, I can't remember. I got some Morrisons naturally wonky berries. This has got blackberries, strawberries, black currants and raspberries in, which is all speed. I got some of these, which is high, probably in scenes. Yeah, they are. Bird's eye southern fried chicken in breadcrumbs, because I want to have katsu curry. So this is going to be a high sim meal, but I really fancy something like that, so I thought I would get these instead of doing it myself. These are 8 sims per chicken breast, so I'd have to be careful or have it on a cheat day. I got some McCain's original oven chips. This is the 5% fat straight cut. You're allowed two seams is 100 grams. So 100 grams is 2 seams for chips. And I don't know if they're cooked or uncooked though. I'm not entirely sure. But check the app. I got some British roast potatoes. This is the Morrisons own ones. And you can you just cook them from frozen. They're quite good. They're not too bad. You're allowed 100 grams of these. And they're 1.5 seams, which I think is pretty good. I haven't measured them. I just have them. But I think that's quite reasonable actually for roast potatoes. I also picked up some Morrisons hash browns. Now I like these ones because they're bigger, as you can see. Yeah, they are quite big. And they are more seams than most of them, but they are pretty good. So one of these is 3.5 seams, which isn't too bad, I suppose, but I do generally have more than one, so you'll just be a bit wary if you're going to have quite a few of those. This is a 750 gram bag. I then got some of the Morrisons sliced carrots, so these are speed food as well, and this is a 1 kilogram bag. So moving on to the fresh stuff, which there isn't a lot, I've got to admit, only 3 items. So here I have got some free range 6 large eggs. These are Morrisons own ones. So these are protein and free. I then also got some lean diced casserole steak. This I think is the big container. Yeah, 750 kilograms. So yeah, I'm going to have that with the casserole mix that I've got that's frozen with something else, and I'll show you that in a bit. So I've got that is protein and free on the plan. I also picked up some Weight Watchers thick sliced wholemeal bread. This is the Warburton's one. As you all know, this is one I like because it is square. For some reason I like square bread. So anyway, this is 2 slices is your healthy extra B choice. So yeah, or if it isn't, I should think it's probably 6 seams, I think, but don't check the app, but I would use it as your healthy extra B, to be perfectly honest. Yeah. So I picked up some of the Morrisons British semi-skimmed long life milk. You get 6 in a pack, and this is your healthy extra A, 250 millilitres. I got some Yorkshire tea decaf, which is free. Some Yorkshire tea decaf bedtime brew with vanilla and nutmeg, that is also free. Pepsi Max, this is cherry flavoured, which has got no sugar in, free again. I got some Diet Indian tonic water with no added sugar. This is Morrisons' own brand. I got 2 of these. These are both free as well. I also picked up the alcohol, which is the Koppenberg strawberry and lime. I got 2 of those, and these are actually quite high in sins. So it's a 500 millilitre bottle, and it is 16.5 sins per bottle. But I suppose if you're sharing it with someone, it's not so bad. I also picked up this one, which I've had before. Irene actually told me about it. It's actually quite good if no one's tried it. It's the blueberry and lime. Now, I don't know how many sins it is because it's not on the app. However, I would suggest that it's probably exactly the same amount of sins because of the alcohol and the bottle size. So I'm going to go with 16.5 sins, but if you see this at a later date, you know, you might want to check on the app and it might be on there. But yeah, so I can highly recommend it. At Morrisons, if you buy 3 bottles, you get the alcohol, you get 3 for £5, so that's why I have only 3. So to go with the casserole vegetables and the beef that I bought, I also got this Schwartz peppered beef casserole. This has got all the mixture in basically, and it's a 40 gram packet, and it's not actually that bad in sins. It's 6.5 for the whole thing, and this usually does me about 4 or 5 meals, so that isn't too bad for 6.5 sins in total. So you just divide that between the amount of meals that it makes sin wise. I got this Sharwood's Japanese katsu curry. This is just basically a sauce that you heat up. It serves 2 people. I don't think they do any other ones other than this, so it's, let me just see. Yeah, so it's 250 grams, and it is 7.5 sins for the whole pouch, so between 2 people it's probably not the worst. I also got some milk chocolate chips, which is 7 sins for 25 grams, and some white chocolate chips as well. These are Morrisons' own. They're all actually 7 sins for 25 grams, and so is the dark chocolate chips. So yeah, I was going to bake something, I'm thinking, which may not happen, but I have the chocolate chips to do it, or I can have it with a pudding or something. I also got some of the Morrisons Bramley apple sauce, which for 1 level tablespoon it's only half a sin. And I got some of the Morrisons The Best cranberry sauce. Now this has got some sort of port in it as well. Now I'm not entirely sure exactly how many sins it is, but I would say probably 1 sin. I can't find it on the app, but you can see here it's 26 for 1 tablespoon for 15 grams. So I would say probably 1 sin to be safe. I also got just a normal Morrisons cranberry sauce as well, and I believe that is 1.5 sins. I reckon that this would be 1.5 as well, so I think to be safe 1.5 sins per 15 grams or 1 level tablespoon. I then got some of the Morrisons The Best maple syrup. This is like the pure Canadian 100% maple syrup. This I couldn't find on the app either, which is not very helpful. But I would be safe and say 2.5 sins per 15 grams, just to be safe. Now this was on the app. So this is Morrisons The Best English Garden mint sauce. This has got like a vinegary thing with it as well. And this is half a sin per level tablespoon, which I think is quite good really. I then picked up some VTech Rice and Easy 2 rice pots. So there's 2 pots here, and it's I've mentioned this before in one of my vlogs. This is the basmati, and each pot is 1 sin. If you were to get the long grain, it would only be half a sin. So they didn't have that, so I go for the basmati when they don't have that. So I bought 2 of those That gives me 4 portions of rice. To go with my katsu curry I'm going to have, I wanted to try this sticky rice because I saw it. I've not seen it before, I think it might be new. Anyway, I thought it would be really good with the katsu curry and the breaded chicken. So I'm looking forward to that. So this again, exactly the same as the basmati rice, but this is sticky rice. So there's 2 pots here. And amazingly enough, it's half a sim per pot. I'm quite impressed with that, considering it's like some form of sticky rice. I thought it would be more. So then I got some of the Morrisons The Best all butter salted caramel Scottish shortbread rounds. Now salted caramel is my favourite, and my friend got me some other ones which were really good, so I'm just wondering how good that these are going to be because they've not got chocolate in it. The last lot I had chocolate, so we shall see. But these are really high in sins. It's more than I thought. It is 5.5 sins per biscuit, which is kind of reasonably high, but there we go. It's a decent sized biscuit, so if it's good, it's worth it. So I then wanted to get some mince pies, but they didn't have the best ones that I wanted, the mini ones, to try, and they didn't have the lattice ones either. So I picked these up not knowing what the sin value was on them at all, and in fact they're not too bad. They weren't on the app, so I had to put the sin value into the sin calculator, but they work out at 10 sins per pie. So that's not really too bad, is it? It could be a lot worse. So we'll see what I think of those. They could be disgusting, but we shall see. I then picked up some of these, sorry for the noise. So these are the Pink Panther marshmallows, and they've got little feet. It's really cute. These weren't on the app either, so I had to put them into the sin calculator. Now, generally, don't know how many would be per, how many you would get per sins. I've got no idea, or how many you would even get for 10 grams. But I did the calculation on what the serving was at the back, which was up here. So 10 grams. Not very much, I've got to admit, but they're quite light and fluffy, so it could be a lot more than what I think. But let me have a look, because I've written it all down in my book. If I can find it. No, it's on the other side, that's why I can't find it. I think they're 1.5 actually, I'm pretty sure they're 1.5. Yeah, 1.5 sins for 10 grams, so that may not be great, I'm not sure, but I suppose double, if you wanted 20 grams, that would be 3 sins, probably worth it. I then got some more skips, which, as you all know, I like. These are a multi-pack, and they are 3.5 sins per bag, and the bag is 13.1 grams. Now, where did I see it? Here, 13.1. Yeah, make sure, I don't know if they do different sizes for different multi-packs, but that's not too bad, 3.5 sins. Then on to the really boring stuff. Well, not hugely boring, but probably not going to be that interesting. I bought some cupcake cases from Morrisons just because I might do some baked oats. I'm undecided yet with the chocolate chips. I also got some fabric conditioner. This is Morrisons Summer Burst one. I got some Pledge Dust It fluffy duster things. You get 5 in a pack. Harpic toilet cleaner, which I'm sure you're really interested about. Vanish Oxy Action to get rid of stains, because I can't get rid of a few stains. And I also picked up a simple purifying facial wash, which is what I generally tend to use. It's usually simple of some form, so it's usually that one as well. And I also picked up a chopping board, which I thought would be half the size. But never mind, you can never have too many chopping boards. Yeah, so that was everything. I don't know exactly how much it came to, this shop. I think it was about 60-ish, 65-ish. I'm not really sure. But anyway, I thought I would share with you a few things that I am buying at the moment. So I hope you enjoy this video. Don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you did and want to see more. Subscribe to my channel and press the bell notification so you don't miss any videos that I upload. And don't forget to comment. Let me know if you've tried any of this stuff that I'm going to try, and could be horrible, some of it, I don't know. But let me know what you think. And I shall see you in my next video. Bye everyone.